everyone, this is Susie with Creative Cafe, and I have a little junk journal that I want to share with you. Over the Labor Day weekend, my sister, my niece, and myself went to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the vintage show they were having there at their fairgrounds, and we just had a blast. I tell you, when we got in there, I didn't bring my camera with me, but when we got into the show, I picked up a whole bunch of the cards that were advertising for, just different events that were going on this year, to finish the year out. And the cards were so nice and sturdy. As soon as I started collecting them, I knew I was going to make a junk journal. So I took a few pictures with my phone. And but for the most part, the journal is just of things that I had picked up at the show and journaling. So I used Tim Holtz Wallflowers collections to make the covers. I used a really thin chipboard. It's really thin for the covers. I titled it a Vintage Junking Adventure 2016. And then on the back, I just have September 2016. And I did buy the We Are Memory Keepers typewriter, and that's what I used to write on some of this coffee stained paper that I had. I absolutely love the typewriter. I'm glad I bought it. I debated whether to buy it or not, and I went ahead and took the plunge. But I tell you, I absolutely love it. And it adds such a vintage look to your journals that you're wanting to, or even your mini albums that you're wanting to kind of make in the vintage look. So anyway, I had picked up 3 tags at 2 different vendors that was at the show. I absolutely love these tags. They are just the large manila tags, but these images look like they have been photocopied on. I have not ever seen these before. Can't find them online anywhere. If you know somebody online that sells these, please send me the link. I would love to get some more of these tags, but I can't seem to find them. I have hunted everywhere online. I did use a typewriter just to write, We Three Girls Are Wild when it comes to junkin', since I bought the Born to Be Wild tag. Here is one of the cards. This is for the Junk Ranch. This is one in Prairie Grove, Arkansas that I would love to go to. I haven't been to it yet. Don't think I'll get there this year, but would love to go to the Junk Ranch. I hear it is absolutely amazing. So anyway, here is a picture of my niece just driving. I have 4 pictures or so of her driving in here. Like I said, I didn't really take a lot of pictures. So here is just some writing on the typewriter that I wanted to journal when we were heading out that morning. Here's a little tag I picked up, the pink pom-pom, when we was at the show. It has a pink flamingo there on a leash. Here is just some journaling. Fiona's Vintage Market was a really good booth. I found out that she is only about 80 miles from the town that I live, so I'm going to be visiting her little shop sometime by the end of the year. Here is a lottery ticket. I had picked up a couple of lottery tickets while we were there. Didn't win anything, but what the hey. Here is a picture that I have just stitched on, and it's on a lunch paper bag, just a regular paper bag. Used some really colorful ribbons there. Here is our turnpike receipt there. I bought 30 of these little airmail envelopes with the windows. They were there at some vendor had, and I absolutely love them. They sound so nice and old, the little window crinkles. I love that sound. A picture of my sister and her daughter, and then I used an old postcard to adhere the picture to. A nice big ribbon. And then here is another lottery ticket. I have a couple of these tags in the book. I didn't realize I had repeated, but I did. I have 2 of the same in here. And anyway, just for another show. Here is a coffee sleeve. It reminds me of a coffee sleeve. It's a Coca-Cola sleeve. It's a no drip bottle protector. I had never seen these. I just thought that was so neat. Here is another postcard, and I will do some journaling on the back of that. That is the San Francisco Bay Bridge. I have several of those old postcards there. This is Antique Festival of the Ozarks. This is actually in Springfield, which is only about 60 miles from here, for a junk show in October, which I will probably be going to. This was actually a one big card, and I cut it in half right there. And anyway, there's would have been the front of it, the other half of the front. Here's my sister, of course, a paper bag. I just used the fold for the pocket. Here is a lottery ticket, and this was our return pass. We could have got back in free if we went back that day or even Sunday. Here is one of those no drip bottle protectors. Now this is either before my time or maybe I was really little, but I do not remember these. I mean, I remember the Coca-Cola bottles, then it was the, I believe the liter glass bottles. I mean, I remember that, but I never remember a no drip bottle protector. So for me, that was quite unique. And then I did keep a receipt. This was for my, I believe, my airmail bags and airmail envelopes. So I just put it in the pocket there. Here's my niece being silly again, and here is Jade on Main. This was Jade Treasures. It had 2 locations in Broken Arrow. Such a unique store. Absolutely loved it. There was lots of booze in there, and anyway, I bought at both places, and I think my niece did too. But anyway, if you're in and around Broken Arrow and have never been to Jade Treasures, that'd be something to check out because it was really fun. They had one on Main Street and one on Washington. But it was really, really nice. Here is just another card from that show. And my niece being silly driving again. Here is a lottery ticket, and I just added some little ribbon on it. Here's another one of those gorgeous tags. I absolutely love these. We are more than just friends. We are like a really small gang. This was really cute. And then I, of course, typed something on the back there on some coffee stained paper. Here's another card with another receipt from Jade Treasures. There's my second card. I didn't realize I had a repeat in there. There's my sister. I had took a picture in the vehicle there, and it's kind of dark, but she was looking back. And then here is at Jade Treasures. This is one of the booths. My sister and her daughter were looking at something. And then I used my typewriter, of course, to type on some stained paper and just adhered it on. Same way here. Here is the Big Red Barn event card there. Thought it was kind of neat with the old truck. And then a Hobby Lobby receipt. I had bought something at Hobby Lobby in Tulsa. And here's another one of the bridge here. And like I said, I'll probably journal some more there. And this is just another one of the old bottle protectors, and I added a little Tim Holtz washi tape there to hold it together. Another card, and this one is for Oklahoma City, I believe. Yep. So anyway, here is, I just adhered a picture on the back of that one. Another one of the, I love this one, Friends Don't Let Friends Do Silly Things Alone. I absolutely love that. And then, of course, I used my typewriter there to type on some coffee stained paper and adhered it on. Here is another lottery ticket, another paper bag. Just use the pocket. Here's a little one of those postcards, and I did journal on the back of that one. So, and then, of course, is my niece looking at something. And then another spot I've just journaled on. Another card for Texas. No. This is Louisiana. Shreveport, Bossier City, Louisiana. Wow. Anyway, here is another postcard I have journaled on. This is the airmail envelope. The part I cut off, I used it as a pocket. We actually stayed at the Holiday Inn Express there in Broken Arrow. Then I adhered just an old tag to it that I've coffee stained. I love all things vintage. And then I've journaled a little bit on the back there. And then here is another tag here. And I put, of course, where I journaled this after we got back. But anyway, this is my little junk journal. I absolutely had a blast making this. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching.